Have you ever heard the saying, "You don't know what you have until it's gone"? Well, that couldn't be truer when it comes to relationships. When she realizes she's lost you, something shifts inside her. It's not just about regret, it's about memories, emotions, and a sudden sense of clarity. In this video, we're diving deep into the psychology of what happens when she realizes you're gone, and what you should do next. Stick around, because by the end, you'll have a clear answer to the big question: should you take her back or keep moving forward? At first, she may not openly admit that she misses you. Instead, she'll engage in small, almost unnoticeable ways, liking an old post, following you again on social media, or sending a casual "Hey, how have you been?" message. This isn't random, it's intentional. She's leaving breadcrumbs, hoping you'll pick up on them. I know a guy whose ex started commenting on his posts months after their breakup. She wasn't asking to reconnect, but she was testing the waters. If this happens to you, don't jump to conclusions. Ask yourself, does she seem genuine, or is this just nostalgia talking? When she finally reaches out directly, it's rarely an emotional confession. Instead of saying, "I miss you," she'll likely ask something safe, like, "How's work?" or "Did you see that show we used to watch?" This is a defense mechanism. She's gauging your response, hoping you'll engage without shutting her down. But here's where you have control. If you're considering reconnecting, keep the conversation light but honest. If you've moved on, be respectful but clear, don't give false hope. Absence forces clarity. When you step away from anything, a job, a hobby, or a relationship, you gain perspective. The same happens for her. At first, she assumes you'll come back. But as time passes and she sees you thriving without her, no calls, no messages, that's when the fear sets in. She starts to wonder, did I take him for granted? Psychologists call this loss aversion. We fear losing something more than we enjoy gaining something new. If you've been focusing on self-growth, keep going. Your progress isn't about making her regret losing you, it's about becoming the best version of yourself. And ironically, that's often what makes people want to come back. Not all breakups happen because of toxic behaviors. Sometimes, it's miscommunication, external pressures, or bad timing. If the split was due to something fixable, reconnecting might make sense. I know a couple who broke up because of work stress. Months later, they ran into each other and realized their love was still strong. Today, they're happily married with 2 kids. But be honest with yourself. If deeper issues like dishonesty or incompatibility caused the breakup, moving on is the wiser choice. When she realizes she's lost you, she goes through a whirlwind of emotions: regret, nostalgia, guilt. People often seek closure not because they want to reconcile, but to ease their own guilt. As Mark Manson says in The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Intimacy, people chase closure to feel better about their own choices. Recognizing this helps you stay emotionally grounded. Imagine this: she texts you, "I've been thinking about you." In that moment, you have a choice. Think of a bridge, it connects 2 sides, but once you cross it, you leave something behind. Relationships work the same way. If the foundation was shaky before, going back might only repeat the cycle. Losing someone teaches us about ourselves. Whether she's realizing what she lost or you're discovering what you truly deserve, growth is the ultimate takeaway. The best relationships happen when 2 whole individuals come together, not when one person is chasing another. So whether you reconnect or move on, make sure your choice aligns with your self-worth and future happiness. If this video resonated with you, hit that like button, subscribe for more content, and drop a comment below. Have you ever been in this situation? Let's talk about it. Until next time, take care.